Alexandra. How are you? How was your week here in London?
It was very nice. I had 2 concerts, one here on the new piano, which I really enjoyed, and yesterday at the Roehampton Club, which was a very intimate setting, and it was a very nice event.
Thank you. Yeah, we are quite happy about the new piano. Always advertising it that we have a lovely piece. So I wanted to have a short intro or ask you to say a few words. I know it's very ceremonial, but basically why I want you to have this little chat or little introduction is because quite a lot have happened recently in your life. Since you last been here, we haven't even done a video with you, and I wanna share this with our audiences who know you from a long time. So what happened in the last 6 months? Any big news? Any big concert?
Thank you for asking. I guess I know what you think about.
Maybe.
That I had my debut at the Carnegie Hall in New York a bit more than 2 weeks ago. And it was a very beautiful experience for me, both inside and out. It was a very lovely audience, and since we are in a Liszt Institute in London, I have to say that the Liszt Institute in New York supported this concert, so I'm also very thankful for them. And I was very happy to play the same program here the other day, and my plan and my dream is to play this program in several places, countries, cities around the world, so I'm working on that.
And do you have any upcoming international concerts other than in the US or in the UK?
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to China. I'm going to play, it's going to be a huge tour. China, Japan, South Korea, Singapore and Malaysia are the destinations, and I have a solo program, I have a chamber program with a cellist, and I will also play Beethoven's 3rd piano concerto near Shanghai, so that's very exciting.
That's lovely. And so I wanted to ask you about, you said you have this chamber music program. I know that you are quite focused on community and working together with people. Can you tell me a little about how this started and about your current endeavors with Altalena?
Yeah, Altalena is a long story. Started already 12 years ago, which is quite a long time. And it started as a music camp for Hungarians, and then it became an international music camp and a festival, because the teachers who were there and the students and ourselves, the organizers, we just started playing concerts, of course, in the evenings. So as the time passed, we actually now have 2 legs, one festival and masterclass in Tuscany, Italy, which of course is, for me, it's also like a bit of a holiday as well as work. And then we have our original place in Hungary, in Telki, which is just next to Budapest. And both events have really wonderful teachers. Actually, many teachers come from London, from the Royal Academy. I think at least 4 this year. So it's a lot. And then we have teachers from Budapest, of course. And now we have someone from Lyon, Fabrice Pierre. I think he used to be a visiting professor at the Royal Academy as well. And so it's a very nice hub for musicians like myself or younger. And our team, the organizers, and we have an ambassador team which we try to promote this event. So we are like musicians, late 20s, early 30s, like those who are just starting our international career. And we had to learn a lot, and we visited many master classes, and we have a lot of experience, better and worse. So we want to provide something for the next generation, where we actually work with all the better ones we experienced, and something that's very important for myself with my own story is to take care of our mental, physical, and psychological, emotional well-being. So that's like really the core of the project. We want to create a week for these musicians where they can be free to express, free to share. Hopefully they don't want to compete as we have to or we do in today's world. So it's something, hopefully something special which they don't really encounter in many places. So that's really my mission, to take care of ourselves and learn about techniques, how to practice better, how to perform better, like a bit of neuroscience. I'm very into that. Of course, physical exercises, which are really the key to stay healthy, and then the mental and psychological parts.
And did Altalena come from the need to create a healthier musician circle, I would say, or did it come from the need to be together and to enjoy music, or is it the combination of both?
Yes, I would say it's a combination of both, because it's a very lonely profession in a way to be a pianist. If you are part of a chamber group, I think it's different. But if you play like solo and occasionally you play chamber, it's lonely in a way. And yes, probably all of us were longing to belong to some community, and yes, the health part is something that usually we only realize later, sometimes when there is already a problem, in my case, for example. And I wish to help musicians, like really, as you said, like to help creating healthy musicians, or that they don't have to go through unnecessary circles of whatever physical problem they developed, or all of that. Yeah.
My final question, or almost final, would be like, basically it's two questions. So with Altalena, what is the dream you want to achieve anytime? So it can be the near future or later on. And also what is your plan for the upcoming years as a solo artist?
Okay, with Altalena, I would be very happy if these two festivals could continue and just, every year become better and better in a way. I don't want to grow it too big, because I think the quantity can really define the quality in a way, which if it's too huge, then it's a bit of a risk, I think. But in the quality, I want to, go higher and higher. And of course, as our new name is Altalena Artists Collective, so it's the group, and it would be wonderful if we could have an ongoing live concert series for Altalena, not because every one of us is doing our own things, which is of course great, but my dream is to actually have opportunities for our team and then involve the next generation, because it's very hard to start after you finish school. Many people, very talented people, they don't know what to do, so there is a huge gap to bridge, I think. So that's really the goal, to help the next ones through our own experience. Regarding my own plans, I will go back to the United States, to New York, hopefully for my Fulbright year, the final one, and I'm really working on finding my balance, because I realized that like such a tour I'm going on to Asia, it's really not the time for deep practice. It's a time for concerts and meeting people, and it's a different experience, which of course I love. But there has to be months where I'm actually hopefully at one place and I'm able to practice deeply, because otherwise what can I perform? So I have to find this way and to share my time between the United States and Europe, because I do have things in Europe, and then this Asian part is also developing. So it's a lot to to take care about myself, to be able to prepare on the best level. I cannot be always on the go.
Yeah. So it's safe to say that you are finding the balance and trying to find a place which is your center where you can practice, and then maybe the 6 months of the year or even 8 you can be on tour, but still you have a station, a center, a home.
Exactly.
Basically.
And mostly this home has to be
Inside. Yes. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for this week's concert, and also for popping in for this interview.
Thank you.
And I really do hope to see you again soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.